Going on, Chisel Chat crew? Thank you for joining me. Let's go ahead and dive in. Everybody watching this inside has a dream, a goal, and a vision. I want you to think about that and reflect on it. We can compare our journey and what we're going to be doing to accomplish our dream to a quest. My nephew loves everything about a quest. You're taking a person that essentially is rising from the ashes and they're going through doing the extraordinary things. Battling trolls, slaying a couple dragons, doing everything they have to do to accomplish the mission, moving forward in the face of opposition. When you're pursuing your dream, you better believe you're going to run into these obstacles that are going to be unforeseen and you're going to have zero control over it. You do have control over one though. This obstacle is the folks that you associate or hitch your wagon to on your journey to accomplish your dreams. All right. This is something that's completely in our control, and we want to make sure we're doing three things when it comes to a group that I refer to as the lemons, the negative Neds and negative Nancys of the world. That's distancing yourself, disconnecting, and devoting yourself to better. Here's three types of these folks. You got the time traveler. Time traveler comes around and says, hey man, you remember we used to do this? You remember we used to do that? And it's always painting a picture of a version of yourself where you have grown from, where you're transitioning from, and you're no longer that person. The time traveler, they're trapped, frozen in time. And this isn't to be confused with having a good trip down memory lane or forgetting roots for where you're coming from. It's completely different. It comes from a different place. Disconnect, distance, devote yourself to better. The crumb snatcher, they come around for what's in it for me, baby. What's in it for me? They come to deplete, whether that be resources, time, energy. That's the only reason they're around. They don't care about your dream, what's in it for them. When they know something's going to be there, they'll show up and leave shortly after it's gone. And if nothing's going to be there, it may be a miracle if you even see this person. That's the crumb snatcher. Number three, and most dangerous, is the frenemy. They come dressed and posed and they're masking friendship. Sitting down eating lunch, dinner with you, whatever it may be, and they're grabbing information, extracting that, but disseminating that in a format that's hurtful. I call it stirring Jerry Springer, just drama. So all three types: distance, disconnect, devote yourself to better. Efren, doesn't everybody want to see me accomplish my dream? I don't believe those three types even exist. Why is it like that? Okay, well, here's how the group of lemons and the negative Neds think and operate. It's out of fear. One is fear of losing you and growing distance from you. If you're on path A and they're on path B, those lanes will not intersect. And there's a fear in that relationship being broken. Number two is fear of you actually accomplishing your dreams and goals. Because this group's mindset is set out to focus on the obstacles and the challenge and to come up with why we can't rather than what we can do to get around it. So they don't compute problem solving and staying solutions focused. And lastly, it's the trip to the mirror. Okay. When we go to the mirror, we have to face ourselves. We can't get away from us. And when the crutches of excuses are gone and you can't blame it on this, that, and the third, we have to face the realities of life. So the group of lemons seeing you accomplish your dream, goals, and vision, and them looking in the mirror and saying, what's my excuse? That's a scary thought. All in all, keep this in mind. You must distance, disconnect, and devote yourself to better to accomplish your dreams. If you don't, you'll watch your dreams crumble right before you. My father used to have a pair of standard issue glasses in the military, and I remember them being on his nightstand. He'd be polishing his boots with the old school Kiwi kitten toothbrush, going to town, the boots with them. You could see yourself in the boots when he finished. I would throw his glasses on, playing around, being funny, and walk around the house. But these things, when I put them on, the prescription was so strong, it was like I was going downhill. I would be dizzy by the time I took them off. My dad would put them on and see perfectly fine. They were suited for his eyes. That was his vision. we need to understand that everybody's vision is not going to match ours, and everybody can't see our vision as clearly as we can. Okay. Keep that in mind, tuck it away. You need to move forward in the face of opposition because it's going to happen. Matter of fact, if it's not happening, then I would say, look, you need to get out of your comfort zone. You need to challenge yourself a little bit more because you're going to have active resistors in your life when you get on the road to follow your dreams and pursue what it is that you're passionate about. So get over that, but move forward anyway. As a matter of fact, what I want you to do is turn to the lemons and the folks that you're getting ready to disconnect, and devote yourself to better, and say, look, Efren gave me the tricks of the trade. I see you, and it ain't working. Let's go ahead and let them know that. All right. And keep pressing towards your goal. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. I pray you have a blessed week. Be great. Thank you for joining in.